Magandang buhay! Our topic for this day is about the sum and the product of the roots of a quadratic equation. So here, if we have a given quadratic equation na ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, wherein ang ating mga coefficients there are a, b, and c. So once we solve for the roots ng isang quadratic equation, makikita nyo dito yung connection o yung relationship ng mga roots natin, ng mga roots ng quadratic equation sa kanyang coefficients. So, pag sinabi natin coefficients, ito yung A, B, and C. So, makikita nyo yung relationship ng mga coefficients, yung A, B, and C, dun sa mismong roots ng ating quadratic equation. So, example nito, yung sum. So, once you solve for the sum of a quadratic equation, tulad nito, yan yung sum, kapag inadd mo yung dalawang roots na na-solve mo, o yung dalawang roots ng quadratic equation na x sub 1 and x sub 2, you will get, okay, yung mismong negative b, yung coefficient mo, ito yon, over a. So, ibig sabihin, once you added the two roots, may relationship yon dun sa mismong coefficients ng ating quadratic equation. So, parang connected sila, parang ganon. Okay? And for the sum naman, for the product naman, rather, if you multiply the two roots na x sub 1 and x sub 2, you will get yung c over a. So, that means may relationship yung product ng dalawang roots mo dun sa mismong coefficient mo, which are c over a, or which is c over a. Okay? So, mapapakita natin yan by this example. So, let's have example number 1. So, let's find the sum and the product of the roots of x squared plus 7x is equal to negative 12. So, let's show the relationship ng sum and product at saka yung roots. So, mapapakita natin yung relationship ng roots at saka ng mga coefficients ng isang quadratic equation. Yan. Okay? So, let's have x squared plus 7x is equal to negative 12. So, let's solve first the roots of this equation. So, let's solve yung x sub 1 at saka x sub 2 natin. So, when we are solving for the roots of a quadratic equation, di ba, may 4 tayong methods. So, sa mga methods na yan, pili kayo kung ano yung best method na magagamit natin sa isang quadratic equation na tulad nito, na x squared plus 7x is equal to negative 12. Okay? So, of course, we cannot choose extracting square root here kasi we have a trinomial. So, much better, gamitin natin yung other method. So, try natin using factoring. So, let's use factoring. So, pag gumamit tayo ng factoring here, kailangan nakaset ang ating equation to standard form. So, we need to set this into standard form. So, pag standard form, x squared plus 7x. So, we need to transpose negative 12 dito sa left side. So, we have positive 12 equals 0. Okay. Next. Factor na natin yan. So, what are the factors of 12? Ito muna. So, factors of 12 are 1 times 12, 2 and 6, ano pa? 3 and 4. So, alin sa mga yan, yung makakakuha ka ng 7. So, since it's positive, that means positive times positive, negative times negative. So, alin sa mga factors na yan, makakakuha ka ng 7. That is 3 and 4, right? So, kung alin naman sa mga sign na to ang kukunin natin. So, that is, of course, positive kasi positive yung linear term natin. So, magiging factors niyan ay we have, factor natin x squared, that is x, tsaka x. So, x times x is x squared. And then we have 3 and 4. So they are both positive, equals 0. Okay? Now, using the ZPP, we have x plus 3 equals 0. So, equate lang natin yung ating factors to 0. And then transpose, isolate natin yung x sa left side and then transpose natin yung positive 3. So, we will get negative 3 here. So, the first value of x is negative 3. Same din ang gagawin. So, magiging x is equal to negative 4. So, x sub 2 is 4. Now, let's get the sum. So, kapag sinolve natin yung sum, ibig sabihin nun, i-add lang natin yan. So, negative 3 plus negative 4. So, the answer is, same sign sila, kaya negative 7. And then, for the product, we have, multiply lang natin yan, negative 3 times negative 4. So, negative times negative, that is positive. 4 times 3 is 12. So, these are your sum and product. Yan. So, negative 7 and 12. Now, pakita natin using the coefficient. So, without solving for the values of x, makukuha ba natin agad ang sum and the product of the roots ng ating given equation? Okay, try natin. So, ang given natin is x squared plus 7x is equal to negative 12. So, the first thing na gagawin natin is to set this into standard form. So, standard form nito is x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. Okay, so the values of A, B, and C are 1. Siyempre, 1 to, automatic. And we also have positive 7 and positive 12 for the value of C. Okay, so kunin natin yung sum yan without solving. So, sum is equal to, the formula is negative B over A. So, we have negative B over A. So, ngayon, we have negative. So, what's the value of B? So, ang value ng B natin is 7. So, we have 7 over A. A natin is 1. So, what is negative times positive? So, we have negative 7 over 1. And negative 7 over 1 is simply negative 7. So, look at the value ng ating sum. Negative 7, which is same lang dito. Right? Next, let's have the product. For the product, we have the formula C over A. So, we have C over A. So, the value of C is 12 over A, which is 1. So, 12 divided by 1, we need to simplify this. So, the answer here is positive 12. So, look at the given. I look at the answer. So, we have 12. And the product here is 12. Okay? Look at the relationship. So, once na nakuha mo na yung roots mo dito sa left side, pwede mo i-add yan and i-multiply. Okay? So, yung nakuha natin is negative 7 and 12, which is, dito naman sa kabilang side, hindi na natin sinolve yung value ng x. Nag-proceed tayo doon sa formula na sum, which is negative b over a, and the product, which is c over a. So, ibig sabihin nun, there's a relationship between the roots and the coefficients ng isang quadratic equation. Okay? So, ngayon, syempre, alin dyan yung mas mabilis? Kung ang hinahanap lang natin is ay yung sum and product ng roots ng quadratic equation, syempre, mas mabilis gamitin itong formula na to. Yung negative b over a and c over a for the product. Okay? So, now let's have number 2. So, what is the sum and the product of the roots of 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0? So, ang hinahanap lang natin dito ay sum and product. That means, kahit hindi mo isolve yung value ng x dyan, pwede na tayo mag-proceed dun sa formula ng sum and product. So, the formula for the sum is negative b over a, and for the product is c over a. So, mas mabilis na ganyan, instead of solving for the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay? So, ngayon, the given quadratic is 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0. Right? So, kailangan iset nyo muna yan into standard form. So, kung nakaset na yan to standard form, pwede na kayo mag-proceed dun sa values ng A, B, and C. So, the values of A, B, and C are 2, positive 5, and negative 3. Right? Respectively. Ngayon, kunin na natin yung sum. Let's solve for the sum. We have negative B. B is positive 5. Then over A. A natin is 2. So we need to simplify that. Negative times positive. The answer here is negative 5 over 2. So since negative 5 cannot be divided by 2 exactly kasi magkakaroon tayo ng decimal there, kaya ililive na lang natin ng ganito. So the answer for the sum is negative 5 over 2. Next, let's have the product. For the product, we have C over A. So the value of C is negative 3 over A. A is 2. So, check natin kung pwede pang i-simplify. So, wala nang ibang factor yan na pwede mag-divide sa kanila aside kay 1. So, that means ito na yung final answer. So, yan na yung lowest term. So, the sum, therefore, the sum and the product of 2x squared plus of the roots of 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0 or yung sagot natin, negative 5 over 2 and negative 3 over 2 respectively. Respectively kasi magkasunod dyan. So, mauna yung sum and then product. Okay? Okay, now let's have another example. So, here, what is the sum and the product of the roots of the given quadratic equation? So, given dito is isang quadratic equation. Ngayon, kunin na lang natin yung sum and product. So, ito yung pinakamadaling way para makuha nyo yung sum. So, pag sum, ito yon, din yung sum, dyan yung makikita. B, kasi B, no? Then, product. This is the product. Kapag 1 yung given mo dito sa leading term mo. Okay? So, kapag 1 yan, automatic ang sum mo, ito na yon. This is the sum. Kasi B yun, di ba? That is negative B over A and this is C over A. So, kung 1 ang leading term mo, yung value ng A mo dyan, automatic ang sum mo, makikita mo agad dyan sa mismong quadratic equation. That is positive 4. Kung positive 4 yan, laging opposite. So, magiging negative 4 yan. Tandaan mo, kapag sum, laging opposite na sign. Kung positive yan, magiging negative. Kung negative yung nandyan, magiging positive yung sum mo. Okay, so the sum here is negative 4 kasi that's the opposite. Next, for the product, same lang. So, gayay mo lang. So, that's positive 4. Okay, so next, letter B naman. So, since 1 ito, automatic, ang sum natin ito. So, kunin mo yung opposite niyan, opposite ng negative is positive. So, magiging positive 6 to. Or simply 6 na lang. Mangyayari lang yan sa mismong sum, ha? And for the product, ito lang yan. Positive 9. Yan. Okay? So, ganun lang kadali kapag ang coefficient mo, ang A value is 1. Next, let's have now letter C. What if kung ganito? Kung ang A mo is greater than 1. So, kapag ganun, automatic, divide mo lang yan ng 2. Yung dalawang yan. Okay? So, the answer here is negative. Kung negative yan, get the opposite. So, that's positive. So, positive 7 over, sulat na natin, positive 7 over 2. So, kapag fraction ng answer mo, kailangan nakasimplify. So, 7 over 2 is nakasimplify na. So, yun na yung answer. Kasi hindi naman natin madidivide exactly si 7 ng 2. Right? Magkakaroon tayo ng decimal. So, ganyan na lang yung answer. It's in fraction form. Next. For the product, we have negative 4 over 2. So, ang answer natin dyan is si 4 pwedeng i-divide ng 2. So, 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So, ito na yung answer mo. Okay? Next, let's have now letter D. 3x squared minus 27. So, since 27 is the constant, at ito yung quadratic term mo, wala kang linear term, that means ang sum mo dyan ay wala. Diba? Kasi ang sum mo, makikita mo yan sa linear term. So, dahil wala yan, so the sum is 0. Yun na yung answer. Then, for the constant term, for the product, gagawin mo lang yan, divide mo lang yan ng A, which is 3. So, we have negative 27 divide by 3. So, 27 pwedeng i-divide ng 3. Kaya, negative divide by positive is negative. So, 27 divide by 3, the answer is 9. So, this is now your product. Next, let's have letter E. So, since meron tayong, ang value ng A is 6, which is greater than 1, divide natin itong dalawang ito by 6. Okay? So, next is, let's have the sum. So, ang sum natin is negative, nandito, negative 10. Yan. So, magiging positive. So, positive 10 over 6. So, divide natin yan ng, so, since si 10 hindi pwedeng i-divide ng 6, mag-iisip tayo ng number na pwedeng mag-divide sa kanila. So, ang pwedeng mag-divide dyan is by 2. So, the answer here is 5 over 3. So, this is now your sum. Next, negative 16 over 6. So, negative 16 over 6. So, negative divide by positive. The answer is negative. Then, hindi pwedeng i-divide exactly si 16 ng 6. So, isip muna tayo ng number na pwedeng mag-divide sa dalawa. And that is, dali lang, by 2. Right? So, negative 16 divided by 2, the answer is negative 8 over 6 divided by 2, 3. So, this is now your product. So, ganun lang ang pagkuha ng sum and product.